Right now, crews with the National Weather Service on the way to the Franklin area to confirm the likelihood of a tornado touching down there.
Officials wrapped up a news conference a short while ago at the Robertson County Courthouse. Here's what we know. Up to 8 people suffered minor injuries, but there are no reports of anyone killed in Franklin. A curfew in effect tonight for the town of Franklin beginning at 8 o'clock. Also, power is out across the entire town and a boil water notice is in effect.
Channel 2 Sally Mamdouh made the drive from Houston to Franklin, where she arrived just a short time ago. She is live now with the first-hand look at the destruction there. Sally?
And Jonathan, we are south of Franklin on Highway 79, which is right when you enter Franklin coming from Houston. And this is the area that was hit the hardest by this tornado that hit around 10 o'clock this morning. You can definitely see the damage left behind this tornado. Check this tree behind me, snapped into half. And this is just a normal sight as you drive into the town. And then take a look at this building right behind me. Absolutely, the roof is gone. It's completely unrecognizable. And the damage gets even more worse as you drive into the town. Check out this building right here. The roof ripped, but still some of it is left. Some of that roof is left on that building. But as you walk into closer, you can see it's pretty dangerous also as well, because you can see those power lines are on the floor. This is a bent power line right here, and we're seeing several crews from Entergy on site trying to fix all of this damage left behind. But then as you drive into the town a little bit, check this out onto my right-hand side. You can see this home completely crushed by the strength of that tornado, completely unrecognizable. And these are several homes that are completely damaged by this tornado. You can't really make of what it was, but you can see the couch and the sofa onto my right over here. You can see some of the remnants of what was inside these homes. But the good news here is the entire town doesn't look like this. This is just the south part of Franklin that looks like this. And as you kind of walk into the town, you can see people are starting to pick up those pieces and starting to salvage what they can from their completely devastated homes. We talked to the sheriff just a few moments ago, and he says this town in entirety is left without power. As you guys mentioned, they're expecting to have some power by 8 o'clock tonight, but that's still uncertain. But he also tells me that it is a miracle out here tonight that nobody lost their lives, because this was a very strong, powerful tornado, as you can see, and only a few people were injured, some transported to the hospital, some chose to drive to the hospital. But we're seeing people just picking up the pieces out here today. We're also know that there has been shelter in place. We've seen the Salvation Army. We've seen the Red Cross, and also a church out here, a local church, has opened its doors for people that lost their homes tonight. They're expected to stay at that church overnight. But in the meantime, this is the scene out here in Franklin. A lot of people just trying to go through some of the debris out here to see what they can salvage, and then several crews on scene trying to restore that power. Just a few moments ago as well, we spoke to somebody that felt the strong tornado happening. Take a listen.
It was scary, man. The whole house was just shaking. I had just got out the shower. I didn't even know what was going on. Then I got the warning on the iPhone. And then I had to go downstairs and wake him up. And then after that, the whole house was just shaking. So we just had to wait it out. And then we came outside, and everything was just gone all around here.
Everything gone all around you. That's exactly right. That's what you see out here. Just unrecognizable buildings. We can't really make what we're looking at because that tornado just completely wiped some of these parts. Very dangerous right now when you see that bent power line behind me. But people are definitely trying to pick up those pieces, trying to do a lot of the cleanups and trying to figure out what they can salvage out here. The curfew will be in place at 8 o'clock. And also, the sheriff again tells me that there is hope that the power will be restored once again at 8 o'clock. But this is the scene right behind me here. But he also tells me, as I mentioned, it is a miracle that nobody lost their lives in this devastating tornado right behind me here. We're live in Franklin. Sally Mamdouh, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Great reporting, Sally.